Yeah. So we've been through 2 months so far. Give yourself a congratulations and stuff. 2 months. It wasn't easy. The first month had a whole title. Do y'all remember what it was?
You ain't a good person, something like that.
Yeah, you suck. No. Are you a good person? And the answer is no. And the answer is also yes, because there is neither nor good or bad. And what we had to do that first month was account for your wickedness and the fact that you think you don't do nothing wrong, everybody do it to you. Antonio, that's what we do. Okay, that's what we do. For one, I want y'all to remember that we all love Michael Jackson. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yes, we all love Michael Jackson. Right? We all love Michael Jackson.
We are missing someone.
It's missing about 8 people.
Well, no, I was gonna say we're missing people, but I know that she wasn't on here last week either.
I know. Yep.
You on it? Okay.
Nah, all y'all be on it. All y'all be on it. All y'all be on it.
Well, send me info so I can be on it, because I will call.
Yes. Romy Rome, you up. You up. You up. I'll get your battle, buddy. You up. Yes. Remember, Arshia, you're looking like you're happy, Arshia. Is that what it is? Are you just look happy?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You took a bath this morning.
Oh, of course.
All right, then. All right. Well, you know. I don't know if y'all know that's most certainly the culture of the Black folk.
That's too much.
Well, that is true. That is true. But we don't skip baths. No. If you do, you're dirty, all the way dirty, going to hell. I don't know why we like that. I don't know why we like that, where that come from. That is a cultural thing. We were shocked this year when Twitter went viral for people saying, you don't take a bath every day. Like, what? We were shocked. That ain't got nothing to do with the Black culture. That is for sure. We going to jail clean. And the ambulance with clean draws. Grace. All y'all got the same grandmother. Yeah, I know what it is. They clean these 3 rooms when that door open up. The living room, that dining room, and you can see in my bedroom. Okay, you clean all them up. Never know when an ambulance coming. Yes, ambulance.
I woke up in the hospital one time, and the first thing I thought was, are my drawers clean? That's the first thing I thought. I had no clothes on. All I had was they cut everything off of me.
That's how you know you Black. He didn't say, damn, why am I in the hospital? Nope. Phil, he said, are my drawers clean? No, they cut him away. They had you in scrubs.
I was going to say, we did that. We didn't even take my dad straight to the hospital. My mom made him change all his clothes. And then when we got there, the second he got there, they cut them all off.
That's right. That's it.
All the new clothes.
That's why you made them change them. So they cut clean clothes.
Brand new silk shirt cut off.
Yes, absolutely. Now, we are too funny. Are you a good person was
keep an extra pair in your pocket.
The second month was dealing with childhood trauma. In the first month, I hope you learn that you're not good, nor are you bad. Comma, well, there's no comma really needed here, but and neither is the person you upset with. Same for them. That was the first month. The second month, Adonia, is we attract from our trauma, not our prosperity. And that's a deep lesson. You're almost at the point in class where I ain't got to bite your head off, Katrina. But it's about 70% venom has left the building. You're at about 30% venom. And Sammy, right? I had to be John the Baptist the first 2 months. So we 30% John the Baptist, 70% Jesus. Now it was 100% John the, you brood of vipers. That's all it was. Okay, that's all it was. Easy peasy. Today we're talking about breaking out of the matrix, specifically how to break out of the matrix. More specifically, there's a lot of information. A lot of information. What is the matrix? What I want to do here is I want to go to YouTube and I want to have Morpheus explain the matrix. And we're not going to get too deep in the movie, but I do want you, if you missed our Thursday, oh, it's that one. If you missed our, let's see, what is the matrix? If you missed our Thursday class this morning, which is just fine. I mean, I don't mean missed it in a diss way, but I do mean that, sorry, we'll cut this down. I do mean that you should know that all of you are in a system. No, I'm not Antonio. I create my own reality. I know you sound like Antonio, but the truth is, Antonio, you don't. You do create your own reality, but you didn't create Houston. You didn't create water. You want money, but you didn't create money. You didn't create houses. So we do have creation power, but it's on a quantum mechanical level. We create, when Jesus tried to explain faith of that of the mustard seed is something you really can't see. That's the things you create. You create the mustard seed and what will become of the mustard seed, but you don't create the fact that it was a mustard seed. Jesus walked through Jerusalem. That don't mean Jesus created Jerusalem. Are you not catching this connection? We don't create NASA. It was here when we got here. Frida's wearing glasses. She didn't create glasses. Benjamin Franklin did that, if you believe history, that stupid thing called history. This is one of those things that I'm saying Trey Nace wants a good man, but she didn't create men. So she must attract the species she didn't create, but she gets to mold in that species. So she gets to create in what's already been created. Is that fair? Mm-hmm. So you are in a system, and this system, well, okay, I will read it in, how long? Grace wants me to read this.
Not out loud, though.
Oh, sure, what the hell? Yes. Okay, well, okay, private messengers, send Grace more information. Hold on, y'all. Which one? Go get all that information. Hold on, let me mute my mic. All right, we got messages coming to you, and then we will help thee upon the internet searches. So I got 2 computers. Go for it. And then, of course, do what you got to do. But we're going to get you as much information privately as possible. Get you much information privately as possible. I'm glad I did not play that video, because that was more important. You got that? All right, so I'll play this video while we are, well, let's just go.
This is the construct. It's our loading program. We can load anything from clothing to equipment, weapons, training simulations, anything we need.
Can the volume go up any? I can barely hear it.
Computer program? Is it?
I heard that. Let me find a different version. Nope, too long. Nope. 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 Okay, there we go. Let's try this one.
Meet Acura's heroes.
We'll mute that. The commercials are always loud.
Always.
We need to learn from the commercials. I want to identify the matrix real quick because I want you all to stop being so perfect. There you go, Damali.
The Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is our enemy. But when you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters, the very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of that system, and that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system, that they will fight to protect it. Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the woman in the red dress?
I was...
Look again. Freeze it.
This isn't the Matrix.
No. It's another training program designed to teach you one thing. If you are not one of us, you are one of them.
What are they?
Sentient programs. They can move in and out of any software still hardwired to their system. That means that anyone we haven't unplugged is potentially an agent. Inside the Matrix, they are everyone, and they are no one.
We have survived by hiding from them, by running from them. But they are the gatekeepers. They are guarding all the doors, they are holding all the keys, which means that sooner or later, someone is going to have to fight them.
Someone.
I won't lie to you, Neo. Every single man or woman who has stood their ground, everyone who has fought an agent has died. But where they have failed, you will succeed.
Why?
I've seen an agent punch through a concrete wall. Men have emptied entire clips at them and hit nothing but air. Yet their strength and their speed are still based in a world that is built on rules. Because of that, they will never be as strong or as fast as you can be.
What are you trying to tell me? That I can dodge bullets?
No, Neo.
Pay attention.
I'm trying to tell you that when you're ready, you won't have to.
All right. That's what you call extremely clever foreshadowing. What are you trying to tell me? I can dodge bullets? No, Neo. Neo stops bullets. No, Neo. I'm trying to tell you that when you are ready, you won't have to. Let's travel down this rabbit hole. I have so much. I have about 2 weeks of information to give to y'all. It's gonna be rapid, and then we're gonna talk a lot. I have to lay this foundation now because let me stop real quick. Come, everybody lean in. Every day you come here defeated by the Matrix. And so I can't reach you because your trauma brain, your childhood trauma, the day that has been spent to you is in the way of your life. Now, there are people like Phil and Tempest and Monica and Adonia and Susan and Ken who are saying, not me, I'm past that. And you'll be correct. The Matrix has you in a different place. Before we get to Neo stopping bullets, Antonio's going to give you 15 reasons why. 15 reasons why. I had y'all, I was going to ease y'all in. Here are 15 reasons why. And there's a video out there. So there's 15 reasons why you should be rich right now. The mere fact that I'm about to give you 15 reasonable reasons why you should be absolutely rich. And if you're like Ken and Phil and Antonio and Monica and Tempest, you ain't got Frida problems. No offense, Frida. Frida wish she had y'all problems. She almost 60 said, you know what? Starting my life over. Y'all ain't got to do that. Tempest roll over into wealth. She bought a house her mama never could have done. Not out of couldn't do, but her mama raised her to be better than her, and so that's what Tempest did. Mm-hmm. So you may think ain't nothing wrong with my life, but ain't nothing broken free from the matrix from it either. Real quick, 15 reasons. Number 1 in 10 people in this world is rich. Yeah, let's go figure that. 10% of this world is absolutely rich. Oh, I already messed your head up right there. 10%. You live, Phil tells you this all the time, you live in the most abundant period of time ever. Ever. 3, our society, our entire economic society is based on consumption. And everyone on the planet is consuming. Number 4, you can work and make money from anywhere in the world. Couldn't do that when Phil was growing up. I don't know when Adonia got that job. Couldn't do it then either.
Lee Antonio, I missed 2.
Yes, okay, got you. We will repeat. Number 1 in 10 people, super rich. Well, not super rich, but rich. Number 2, you live in the most abundant period in human history. Number 3, our entire economic system is based on consumption, and everyone is consuming. I'll slow down, and I'll repeat 2. Number 4, you can work and make money from anywhere in the world. Adonia is old enough, fine enough, but old enough to not have that possible when she was growing up. Jerome wanted to travel the world, better join the army. But today, be a YouTuber. You got nearly a 50% chance of being a millionaire as a YouTuber than you do being a millionaire as an NBA player. Number 5, you have access to the world's most premier education on the planet for free. Now I need to talk to my 50-year-old. I need to talk to everybody 50 and over. Can you please tell us young folk how we could just type in to YouTube or anything and get an entire masterclass at no cost? Phil, Jerome, Kim, Otis, if y'all had this when you was coming up, would you be here?
Just to listen.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, you're right. You're shaking her head. No, they would be owning Zoom. We are so lucky and so ungrateful. We are. What's that, number 5? Mm-hmm. Number 6, I never number my stuff. Number 6, you don't need to make money. You don't need any money in today's world to start making money. It's 21-year-old life coaches online right now. You do not need to make any money. Not in today's world. Not in today's world. Hardware, Tempest, is extremely cheap. Some of us old enough to remember that 1 gig laptop was $1,000. Now 1 gig is a couple pennies. It's the truth. Hardware is extremely cheap, and software today is free or almost free. That's the truth. I remember window shopping at Office Depot, looking at Office Suite, going, I'm gonna get that one day. Yep. See, y'all not old enough to know what I'm talking about. Looking at it going, man, The cheapest one is $395. They out they damn mind, but I'm gonna get it one day. And then it's in that big old fixed square rectangle glass. You know, you got to pick the whole thing up. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'll let you go on one screen at a time, one license, all this stuff. You know, and say, hey, call your homeboy, man. Tell me, did he rip that Windows drive? Tell him, give me that burnt CD with that long 26 number on it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. An alphanumeric number on there with the permanent marker. Go and get Otis. Tell Otis, come on over here. In fact, in our neighborhood, it wasn't Otis. What's Bam Bam name? Octavius. Octavius was a real person. He really had that hookup. It's free today, y'all. Free. Free. I need sales funnel software. It's free. I need graphic software. GIMP.org, free. It's never been easier to invest in the stock market ever before. That was the next one. Automation and software have replaced large teams and overhead. Advertising, fame, and community building are available to anyone with the internet. See, that was my problem. So I've been in business since '96, and it was so difficult to get out there because you had to have an advertising agency. They're irrelevant. You ain't said advertising agency in a long time. You had to call people like Phil. Phil, could you name my company? I'm telling y'all, that is how it worked. That is how it worked. Don't do that no more. You can Google. I'll show you right now. Gosh darn it. Here's my screen. Come right here. Clever names for a company. I don't think I've ever searched this before in my life. I just know Google has 1,000 results for me instantly. Cool company names. The moving guys, Sister Restaurants. 260, you know what? I'm not even going to do this with y'all. You get the point. Point is, advertising agency gone. Technological revolutions are happening daily. That's the next one. You taking those? That's all right. Don't worry about it. I got you. No, you ain't got to go back to it. You ain't got to go back to it. I'll post out there. Technological revelations are happening, and revolutions, happening daily. You can outsource everything. Luck and chance are negotiable. And Tony, it don't work that way. Well, Phil, how does it work? That's the day you live in today. What rules do you need me to follow so this can work? All right, let me call my buddy Phil. That's it. Like, that's how it works. It really works this way. Really works this way. No matter how specific, weird, fetish your product is, the internet gave you customers for it. Deanna used to be a whole foot model. If inflation get higher, Kim gonna be out there with feet. Soap and water. Okay, good. All right then, good. Outstanding private messenger we are. Because we was over here with the trying to find the informations. That's why I know you weren't supposed to be that. That's why you wouldn't know. You did what you were supposed to do. You did what you're supposed to do. That just makes me respect private messenger more. She's been through some stuff. You understand? And lastly, governments are printing money like crazy. Antonio, I missed something. Don't worry. Got you right here. Now, that was supposed to be third in my presentation. Here's my point. The Matrix has you so much. Everything on that list made sense. And John Calloway heard everyone on the way. Yeah, you sure right. You ain't lying. You right. I knew that. I ain't said nothing new to nobody. But the Matrix got y'all thinking money is hard. Help me, somebody.
Amen.
Okay. So if you are like Phil, Susan, Kim, Monica, Tempest, and you ain't got these little other problems, you got different problems. And your problem is they done lied to y'all. Told you $200,000 is a lot. There's a company I want to buy. And if I offer $200,000 down, the bank don't laugh at me. I need $2.7 million specifically just to pull off what I need to pull off. Think about having a problem that $2.7 million will fix. Sometimes all you need, Tempest, is $1 billion. You know? Is that I ain't got the right crowd? You know, just Lord, give me $1 billion. I won't even bother you no more. It'll be a little bit. So my point there with that was, look at how much that was. I want you to recognize real quick, 15. That wasn't new. Every last one of them was like, he damn right. But the Matrix got you so confused, you done went silently into the night. Let's watch.
Now get up.
I'm gonna commentate real quick. There he is in the Matrix at the end of the movie. Remember, Morpheus said, no, this is not him dodging bullets. This is him controlling the Matrix. This is where Pathbender comes from. Well, almost. Pay attention. Right? Picks it up. Oh my God, look. That used to harm me so much. Get your little bullets out the way.
Wow. He is the one.
Your little bullets. How black folk watch movies, by the way, y'all. All right, come to here. All right, come on, oppressor. Come in and oppress me. How you used to be Kim and you saw that man, you was like, what the hell did I think today? What are you doing right now? How was I losing to you early? Watch him. Watch his very being. All right, so now what he does, because he's the one, he is conscious. Conscious invades the oppressor and destroys the system from the inside out. Here, boom, he flexes and bends the whole world. Literally, Pathbender comes from that flex. Now, let's process some information real quick. I don't care about the movie. It's probably the last one we mentioned. I do care about the movie, just not for this next 4 weeks. I want you to receive, Tempest. Yes, you've attracted well in their system. Everybody write everything I'm going to say now. Yes, you've attracted well in their system. Yes, your God is real in their system. You didn't like that. I know you didn't. Because this is what you do. You go, my God, it's King of Kings. I know. Until you get the planet Earth. And then your God has been weaponized. And now you love the Lord, but can't pay your rent. I'll wait. God has been so weaponized on this planet. Churches sell dinners to meet ends. Now that we on the same page,
amen.
Okay, now that we on the same page, I didn't tell you Adrian God wasn't real. I said once it come back to Earth, light company be, I forget Pennsylvania Lights. It's they just got deregulated, but they got the same distributors. I forget what it's called, but it's on the East Coast. They ain't never. Oh, you got God, goose, girl. You ain't got to pay your bill. Lies. But I'm homeless. Well, you better keep paying these lights. Because the point here, John Calloway, is any good and perfect gift that you have that comes from the cattle of 1,000 hills got to come back to this system. I'm not done yet, Kim. So Antonio, let's just be in this system, but not of the system. Doggone Christians. No, that's not good enough. Why is that not good enough, Trey Nace? Because Neo couldn't do anything, Deanna, outside the matrix. Listen to me, write this down, Jerome. Every blessing you'll ever receive in your life will come on planet Earth. In this system, from this system, by this system. That's the you will never get God to bless you outside of this matrix. Therefore, trying to be a spirit floating off in heaven is actually unorthodox. That's called Gnosticism. That's to say everything up there is good, everything down here is bad. No, the goal here is for you to break free from the matrix so you can do God's work. But breaking free from the matrix don't mean leaving the matrix. Please know when Neo was outside the matrix, he had holes in his head and he was a peasant. In the matrix, he could fly and had unlimited resources. Antonio, what's your point? I'm glad you asked. Arshia, you better get comfortable with planet Earth now, because every good and perfect gift the Lord ever gives to you will be on planet Earth. So when Tempest goes, man, I want a promotion, the system goes, well, you haven't really been here long enough. Oh, y'all don't want to fool. Where is Susan when I need her? When the system goes, we're going to get a promotion. Well, Susan, you know, let's not rock the waves. We should actually think about early retirement for you. Because you cost too much. They can't say that though, because it's grounds of lawsuits. In this class today, here's my disclaimer I was gonna give y'all, which y'all kind of sped me up. I was gonna say, serious word of warning, everybody. Before we continue, I must warn everybody, we're gonna question every rule we've ever learned today. As a result of questioning the rules you've learned today, you may 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 experience one or all of these 13 things, Antonio. You might anger loved ones as you decide to question their expectations of you. We talking right after this 13. Ooh, that would hit home for a lot of people. 2, you might decide to leave your current relationship. Ooh. I'm not telling you to do that. Wait a minute. That's not what I'm telling you to do.
Talk to me about
Too late.
I'm just saying Nobody's gonna do number 2. All right, nobody's gonna do number 2. I'm just saying, nobody's gonna do number 2. All I'm saying is there are 13 things that may happen to you. Disclaimer. Number 3, you might decide to raise your kids with different beliefs. Well, I never. If you're on this call right now and you have completely raised your kids differently than you were raised, would you go ahead and let yourself be known?
Yep.
Absolutely.
You get it?
We in the middle of switching from the old to the new.
Number 4, you might choose to question your religion or create your own customized religious system. And I don't care who you are. I watched Jerome do it. And if Jerome questioned, I didn't say he questioned his Christ. That's not what I said. I didn't say he questioned his Bible. I'm just saying religion, Jerome went, wait a minute. Because this little knucklehead boy keep being right. And what I'm hearing over here ain't working out for me.
You use quantum physics to teach me Christianity, and no one has ever done that. Okay? Hello?
There you go. You just may do that after today's call. Guess what else that you may do? You might, Kim, rethink your whole career. Grace, like Tempest, one day decided, you know what? I'm gonna do something else besides ATS. And both Grace and Tempest did not get any adverse reaction from me. Someday, when you step into your own, you start doing a crazy thing, Arshia. It's a weird concept, making your own decisions for you. I know it's a weird concept. It's a weird concept. Or you just may, this one is Phil and Susan ball game here, you might become obsessed with being happy. Go figure. Go figure. We're going to question everything today. Or, Deanna, you might decide to forgive somebody who hurt you, who don't deserve it. I got you. I'll put it all in the chat. I'll put it all in the chat for you. Listen, I was ready though. She was ready. I'm leaving ATS. I didn't have nothing for it. I didn't have nothing for it. I didn't have nothing for it. You might decide to forgive somebody, right? That hurt you in your past. Or Grace, you might rip apart your current goals and start new ones, Grace. Everything I made, Grace, right on the mirror, might as well come on down. Might as well come on down. Or, like Tempest and Damali, you might start you a whole daily spiritual practice. Some of y'all house smell like incense right now. Dragon blood, right now. Right now, honest, right now. You might fall out of love with somebody and fall in love with yourself.
Come on now.
Okay, I'm fit to say. I know if I
Listen.
Yes, sir. Come on now. Come with it. Bring it, sir.
You might decide to leave your whole career and start a business. Oh my God, Grace, why would you leave that great job? That's what they're gonna tell Adonia. Adonia, you could have did 10 more years. They are literally gonna look at Adonia. Adonia, you almost at the, hey girl, if you just stay, you can get an extra $2,000 a month. And Adonia is trying to get $2,000 an hour.
Hello.
They're not the same goals, y'all. Or you lastly might find a mission that excites you and even scares you a little bit. Right there, Arshia, you first. Let's talk. Give me anything you got in your spirit.
Everything you said was correct and on point. Because all of those things, I have taken my life apart from getting my master's degree, thinking I'm going to be running the whole hospital, to get in a marriage, to focus on the marriage, to get out the marriage, unlearn, love myself, then get in my own place, have to relearn how to do everything, because when you with somebody, you depend on that person. So you got to start trusting your own foundation and your own garden. But at the end of it, I'm happy because I have peace. I kept saying when I kept coming to it, I want peace. I want peace. I got peace.
Yep.
You can't beat peace.
No.
You can't pay for peace.
No. I can promise you, your law of attraction works a lot better when you have peace in you.
And you're calm and you just not moving fast paced. You're able to focus and make healthy decisions.
Yep. Absolutely. I promise you, Kim, well, this is just me and Kim. Kim look like she got anger problems. So it's just me and Kim. Yeah, I'm saying me and Kim. It's just me and Kim. The rest of y'all calm and collective. Me, Kim, and Adrian, though, you might catch one of these hands. Oops. What we gonna do now, though? Fine, I did it. What's up? That's just me, Kim. That's just me, Kim, and Adrian. All right, that's me, Kim, and Adrian. You may fool around and actually stop being mad. You may actually walk around and go, something wrong with that person. That's why they mad at me. Something about me makes them uncomfortable. Let me see if I can ease that. Let me ease it. All right, well, how that viral meme goes, you ain't got to hear no more from me. Packing up with stuff. You ain't gonna Go ahead.
My neighbor, right? Remember my neighbor?
Oh, Lord, I forgot about your neighbor. Yeah. Who you were going to save because she didn't like you. I want to hear this.
Let me tell y'all something. Listen. So I started this thing. I've been starting this daily meditation. I started this 44-day meditation, just focus and meditate and do this 44-day thing. I started on Monday. On Tuesday, my neighbor randomly just walked over to my garage and says, "Hey, how you doing? I just want to talk. I'll be lonely. I don't have nobody to talk to, and I'm just lonely." And we sat and just had a whole conversation. And we talked about how it all went wrong, like the first month she moved, and while we never talked, and the next morning she was like, "Good morning," and everything is peaceful. Music.
That's right.
I got my peace back.
Right. See, you got your peace back. Yeah. She pulling up to the driveway every day, strapped up. Don't even want to pull in at night. She might be waiting in the bushes. Like, yeah, that's good. But what happened first, Damali, is somewhere in
my vibration.
Exactly. And we discount that, Damali. We really do. What we do, I'm not sure why we do it. I'm not sure where we get it from, Amanda. But the truth is, the people we love, they're just fine. Our thoughts about them are messing up the relationship.
You said a mouthful there, sir.
Right? It's our
thoughts tonight, because that's what was messing up me and my husband. Because somewhere in the last 3 months, my mind was, I would be like, let me just be focused on what I'm grateful for. And I'd be like, he loves his kids. That's what I'm grateful for. He loves his
Oh my God, I can count on you to keep it real.
I got it back. I was done. You know what saved me? Month 2. Month 2 is what helped me with that.
That
I had to like
childhood
back up and be
trauma.
like, wait a minute, homie, you tripping real hard right now.
Childhood trauma. These months are strategically in order. Next month will be, let me look at it for y'all real quick. Forgiveness. God bless you. God bless you. God. Everybody is planning their sicknesses right now. You know, and I feel a headache coming on in 5 weeks. I feel it. Forgiveness. God bless you. Now, there's no way I could have started off with forgiveness.
Oh no.
Okay, Grace said it well. Grace said it well. Damali is correct. Sometimes you have to say, you know what? I'm always the problem. My husband ain't tripping. My thoughts about my husband.
Facts.
My thoughts about what my husband did 2 years ago.
Oh, facts.
And since I didn't get to talk about it with nobody, I got PTSD about it. And since he or she don't understand I got PTSD about it, every time my PTSD show up, they put me right back through the trauma with their reactions to me.
Yep.
I can't shake my head any louder. Like, this is true. My thoughts about Tempest will always shape my relationship with Tempest. Tempest says, yeah, we're not doing ATS no more. My thoughts about Tempest is soulmate. Therefore, fine, what we doing next then? That was what we doing next? Look at her laughing. All right, what we doing next? We gonna work at Walmart and tell me what we gonna do. I don't know, but I know you ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Even if you go, you ain't going nowhere. And real talk, because my thoughts about Trey Nace will shape my experience with Trey Nace. Not, listen to what I'm saying, not what Trey Nace do to me. That ain't what I said. That's what we taught Kim. Let me tell you how I know I'm right. Kim and Trey Nace, they're gonna find a man that act just like I described. They're gonna do something, the man gonna pause, sit back. You're gonna go, you know what, Kim? You might be right. And right there, wait a minute, what? You know what, Trey Nace? I could see how I was wrong saying that. And then they go test him. He might be lying. It's early in the relationship. Let me see if he can keep doing it. Let me see if he keep doing it. Yeah, that's it. Let me hold out there for 6 more months then. Yeah, stuff like that. Right, let me see if he can keep doing it. And he ain't gonna keep doing it. And as soon as they say that, yeah, you locked up. We together. He off the market, ladies. Excuse me. Okay, you right.
You so right.
Because when you get somebody who not only gets you, not only submits to you, but can recognize the difference between you responding and your trauma responding, it's a big deal. I promise y'all, Tempest has done some stuff get on my damn last nerve. Oh my God, and Grace, sometimes I just want to just throw Grace into traffic. I do. Get in traffic, see if you live. But that's trauma responding. That's insecurities responding. We go together or we go together. Those are your 2 options. That's what Trey Nace said. Which one you take? Good. Well, you're gonna let me answer. Good. Take both of them. I'm a good catch. Well, I want another woman. Go get my wig. Anyway. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Trauma and understanding I got to blonde her back. I got her, baby. I got her. I have to set some boundaries. Let me give you some more information. So, Antonio, how we break free from the matrix. This time I do want you to write these 8 things down. Do me a favor, cut the AC down. Everybody pause. Light up something. Somebody spark something. Okay, let's go. Okay, yeah. Go to the bathroom real quick. Because number one, Otis, if y'all not in a relaxed place, you're not gonna like me today. So go ahead and go and get your beer and your Ruffles and your Pringles. All right, there you go. All right, Otis got his water. He's about to do 20 push-ups per commercial. Like, look at John Calloway. Just sit there, just looking sexy and chocolate. Don't make no damn sense. All right, everybody, go and light them up. Or be like Monica, smoke before you get on camera. Do something like that. We got to break free from the matrix. The system that says, Phil, this is how you're going to behave. Trey, this is how you're going to behave. One of the biggest things I see, Tawala, in the matrix that conscious people have? Conscious people are waiting for a soulmate. I'm never going to let y'all make it on this. You don't need soulmates. Your soul is complete. And the moment you rock with, baby, my soul is complete, your soulmate will appear. Because you out here vibrating like half a person, so your whole person can't show up. That was for free. That was for free.
I was supposed to say something and I stopped myself.
We want to hear. I was with a guy and a girl. It doesn't matter. And he was like, no, I can't even tell you. I'm like, Kim, I can't even tell you. It was too funny. It was too funny. He wanted me to make something work for him. But I was like, I can't do that, bro. I can't make that work for you. I can't make it work for you. He was like, man, just tell her she got more than one soulmate, bro. I can't make that work for you, bro. I can't make that work for you. I can't make that work for you.
Can we get a vow?
Look, he wanted her so bad. She was like, man, just tell her she can have 2. Just tell her, ordain this side relationship. Hey, bro. Ordain this side relationship. If y'all like it, keep it. But I can't make it work for you. You understand what I'm saying? I can't make it work for you. I can't make it work for you. He wanted me to make it work. You understand? He wanted me to make it work. Number one, in order to just 8 steps, well, it's not just 8 steps, but 8 steps I can think of to get out the matrix. The first one is a doozy. You need to break free from organized religion. There you go. It's the strongest place the matrix exists. Did I say break free from your Baptist church? Nope. Did I say break free from your religion? Nope. I said I want you to think about your organized religion. Let's talk church here because Ken knows I'm about to tell the truth. And the listens just came on. Lord have mercy. I guess they wanted to. I got nothing to do with this. The Lord sent y'all here at this time. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
Wow.
Step number 1 you're right, stop being hostage to their roots. Step number 1 in breaking out of the matrix is breaking free from organized religion. Antonio, you can't say that. Yes, I can. And I can say that because this, Jerome, I didn't say a single thing about your deity, your protagonist of your sacred text or your sacred text. But we all know the moment I organize something, you're going to do it this way. Oh, you got to go. Come on, help me, somebody. Watch it. Is this? That's it. So me, since Trey Nace, I got you, Trey Nace. She raised her hand. Trey Nace, y'all know she fine. You can look at her. I come to Trey Nace and be like, hey, baby, what's up? She got kids. I walk into the house, listen, this is how we going to tell these kids what to do. Now, wait a damn minute, sir. By the way, this is our first date, by the way. Can you see how she got that house organized? and can't nobody just come through telling her what to do? Same thing with your religion. Did you see what I just did there? When you organize religion, the doctrine becomes more important than the mission. It's just a human fallacy that we have. Go ahead, Trinace.
So I'm going to say this because I'm processing this.
Yeah, it's tough too.
I've been dating this pastor for about 2 months.
Okay.
And
no red flags yet. No red flags yet.
No, he cool. I like his spirit when he not the pastor, but when he the pastor, I can't stand that dude.
Immediate red flag. Then keep going.
Yeah, I mean, he had his pastoral anniversary. And I know where I go. I can wear holes in my jeans. I can wear flip-flops. I can wear a baseball cap if I go over there. But where he go? Where his church? I had to put on a dress. I had to wear some shoes. And it was like the old ship of Zion.
I gotta mute my mic.
And I was like, man, these songs my great grandmother used to sing. And he younger than me. And I'm like,
oh my gosh.
I don't think this gonna work out. So I said, I couldn't go to your church because you can't go to the Missionary Baptist Church like I roll over to Higher D. I roll over to Higher D.
Yeah, Higher D is very different. It's a mega church in a good, sitting right in Houston.
Right in there.
Unapologetically. Sitting right in Houston. SWAT. That's it. Southwest Hugh Texas.
Yeah.
Kobe, the Negway from. All right, keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, I had to sit there with my legs crossed properly, and I was like, I don't even feel good here. I don't even feel good here.
Ooh, so much to say. So much to say.
So when I say, don't let your religion hold you hostage, I kind of felt bound there. Because I felt restricted.
Trinae, it sound like to me that's not the one for you.
That's right. And I guess he know because he ain't calling in a couple of days.
Yeah, I'm sure y'all had the same. Shucks.
The vibration.
Y'all ain't got nothing in common.
That church experience, right? Because we all want somebody we can worship with, right? Doesn't matter what that worship is. That's a turn on. And use a damn lie. If you telling me worshiping with your mate is not a turn on, that is a turn on.
So good.
Yes.
So better say it.
Yeah, I was very disappointed.
Turned off. No doubt. I'll say this since you saved me by talking on your own. Praise ye the Lord, because I had too much to say. I'll say this because I said it this morning. I used Janice. This time I'm gonna use Trinace. She up here all week, Tempest. She go to work. Yes. Oh, yes. No problem. I'll save the whole left side of the Houston. No problem. She talks to the police officer. Hey, how's it doing? You okay, Eddie? Okay, good. And she do all that stuff like that. She's having these sophisticated conversations with the CEO. She run the whole left side of everything. And all Monday through Saturday, Kim, Trinace live at level 10, matching the world. Sunday morning, come on down to level 2 and come worship the Lord. And that's a church experience for a lot of people. Nothing wrong with that. That's perfect. Because let me tell you something. As much as Trinace was uncomfortable, I promise you, they had some good church up in there. I don't know if the preacher could preach, but I do know she was in there 3 hours. First off, past anniversary was 4 hours.
Listen.
Okay, no doubt, no doubt. That's number one. Yeah, she passed as a friend, passed as a pastor, passed as a husband, all that stuff. You go through all that. You all that stuff like that. You got to go through all go through all that. But that choir sang, I know that much. I know that much, right? And all that stuff like that. Good church. But what I'm saying is, Adrian, can you, this way I need to be more like Adrian, real talk. Can you look this man in the eye? No, you don't like his spiritual practices and he don't like yours. Knowing that you're the kind of woman who's going to go with your man to his spiritual practices and think you're going to be okay. I didn't say agree with the spiritual practices because everybody has growth. You know what I'm saying? You serve a whole Bible where Ruth became, well, not Christian, it's too early, but part of David's great grandmother, basically, what happened to Ruth. So I want you to process that it is perfectly okay to disagree. But whatever you cannot correct controls you. Whoever you cannot correct controls you. Ask me and John Calloway. We'll tell you all about it. We'll tell you all about it.
Let me tell you.
We know about being in an abusive marriage, and the men were the abusees. The person controlling your life, you're not allowed to control. You're not allowed to correct. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I want everybody to think about the one or two, it ain't too much, any more than three. Think about the 1 to 3 people or places or entities. It doesn't matter. A long time ago, it used to be church for grace. Now it's not. Church has no control over her. She goes to church because she enjoys it. She went to church at first because she was a drug Christian. Y'all understand. She's 39 years old, still getting drugged to church by her mama. Grace, you read your Bible, right? The Lord wasn't graces. The Lord was an obligation fulfilled to her parents. That don't mean she wasn't saved. It just means she wasn't much of a disciple. But she was most certainly saved. So trying to reconcile that the moment you start loving yourself, anybody controlling you is going to hate that. I did. Right, I know for sure. Look, y'all look at Tawala. She on camera. She a nurse. Everybody know nurses make 6 figures. If y'all didn't know, congratulations. It's public information. Tawala make that good money. You know, she got that good toilet paper at the house. Ain't no single ply over there. She got that good toilet paper. You understand? And in the cabinet, it's a whole stack of them. And when you walk by that one little closet we just stuff stuff into, we call it a pantry, whatever it is, a whole bunch of toilet paper in there too. She ready. She get it on sale when she don't need it. She got that good money, that good toilet paper. Got to stay clean. You understand? And I also know Tawala is too kind not to be taking care of people. Guarantee you, a good person like Tawala, with a good heart like Tawala, got folk in her pocket right now. Let her cut them off. See if Tawala still get that love. How many of you know what I'm talking about? How many of y'all know what I'm talking about? The moment you stop doing what somebody like, listen, some people don't love you. They don't even love what you can do for them. They love a body part on you.
Yes. Yes.
I see, I'm about to keep it too real today, Jamal. They love your feet. They love your nipples. They love something. I don't know what they love. Whatever it is. They love what you can do. They don't love you. the Uchi wallet. Yes, of course, that's all I heard. That's all they love. And the moment you take away what they love, if they control you, you will feel that. So you got to break away from these things. Number one, break away from organized religion. Oh, go ahead, Frida.
Sorry.
Okay. Number 2, I just touched it. Stop giving away your power and authority. Now, if I don't know nothing else, I know Adonia is done with all that. I swear Adonia and Serena are the same person. I swear they are. They are the same person. They are the same person. Adonia, or she had just caught up with Adonia. Or she ain't, I ain't doing it no more. What you ain't doing, whatever it is. Whatever it is.
You know how many people I done blocked? People talking about trips to France. I don't want it, man. I don't want it.
Blocked, right? With a T, blocked. You understand? Stop giving away your power and authority. Why? We're not talking about being belligerent. We're not talking about separationists. We're talking about if Phil don't want to do this, Phil is going to not waste your time. And 2 seconds into when Phil, I don't want to do that. Don't worry about it. I don't want to do that. Conversation's over. You save your day, he saved his day. Now, when you don't like that, well, that's a whole different story. Phil goes, oh, the guy has a problem over there. Hope I can help. That's it. You have to know you're never going to make money saying yes to everything. You're not. If you're a negative person, your job is to say yes to everything until you become open. The moment you become open, close up and stay open to the universe, open to opportunities, no to anything that doesn't serve those opportunities.
Antonio.
Yes, sir.
I hear what you're saying, and boy, oh boy, I've been working diligently to I've been changing my whole spirit, vibe, energy, everything what you could think of. But bro, I am getting beat up left and right by friends and family and things that just don't understand. And I'm tired of hot damn it trying to explain it to them to the point I done got like, funk y'all, man. I ain't explaining a mother loving thing else.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm like, I was on the phone with a woman last night for 3 hours. I don't even know if I was being intimidated or interrogated. You know,
it's just got an eye in it somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, for me, with my dream, and I'm standing on and I'm following it, and she's trying to tell me, well, you got to be open to this and you got to have fun and all that. Look, I tried to have fun for 38 damn years. It didn't get me nowhere. So now, it's like I said, I'm in the last few minutes of the third quarter of my life going into the fourth quarter. And if I'm lucky, God will give me 10 or 15 minutes of overtime. But I'm going to be like Michael Jordan and Tom Brady in that fourth quarter, man. I'm going out like a champ. I'm finna get it, But everybody is beating me up, man. Friends and things and stuff. Man, you don't call Wayne. I got one friend, he done called me, man, 52 times. A dude, he ain't even a woman.
I'm like, Ninja, to you saying that.
I'm like, yo, Ninja, what's up with you in this shoot? I ain't your bro. But man, I'm like, it's like I'm getting beaten. It makes just briefly, it makes me kind of like question myself for a moment, and then I catch myself. It's like, no, I'm on the right track. I'm on the right path. Stay the path, stay the course, and I just keep moving forward. And what you were just saying, just a few minutes, everything you're saying, I just keep moving forward.
Amen to that, brother. Let me address a few of them. Y'all clap for him. That's now he's got, and the good thing is we're gonna end and solve. Yeah, no doubt. We're gonna end and solve all your problems too. We're gonna end and solve all your problems for sure. I'm gonna address a lot of this in one thing, but Talisha, I'm gonna put all of it inside that one thing. John Calloway has decided what he wants. Neil Donald Walsh will tell you the moment you do that, everything unlike the thing that you want will show up in your reality. So that's happening. Antonio says the universe is petty. It is going to allow you, Tawala, to be prosperous without fruit, just to test you. Come here, Tippis. Let me explain. Tippis says, I'm leaving ATS. Now, at that moment, her major cybersecurity job she ain't know nothing about was hers. At that moment, she was on Prosperity Road and just switched to another lane in Prosperity Road. She never went to poverty. Could she see it? Nope. Tempest was, I get ready to clap her, was studying women in tech to learn how to be a woman in tech. Today, she is a leader woman in tech. Y'all clap for that.
Woo-hoo, yes.
Yeah.
Go Tampa.
Yeah. She literally became who she was trying to be and better. But the universe had to test Tempest. Test everybody else. Kim, this what happened. This how petty the universe is. Universe go, I ain't feel. Made a decision, huh? Oh no, you're on Prosperity Road. It's only 2 roads. Prosperity, poverty. You good. Phil goes, yay. Now you got to be tested like them children in the wilderness. Here come all your oppressors, whatever that may be. Are you gonna say, Moses, why you got us out here? Or are you gonna just keep on going? Listen to me very well. The universe will petty like test you to see if you deserve Trinace to be on that road. Because it's only 2 roads.
Antonio, I tested Tempest.
You sure did. Like, Tempest, come on, just go ahead and stay, right? Nah, he don't let me say nothing. Yeah, don't let me say nothing. I want you to receive this. Receive how terribly sad the 2 people, especially the dude that called somebody. I would never call a dude 52 times. If you owe me money, I won't call you 52 times. If I got to call you 5, next time I see you, Bernie Mac says it's gonna be some furniture moving. I'm not getting the 52. I'm pinning up this aggression. I'm not getting the 52. We're gonna hold this. I'm gonna need that energy for when I see you next. I'm gonna need that. So what happens, Amanda? The universe say, all right, let's see if you're really prosperous. Here's something unlike it. And once you entertain it, you instantly teleport to Poverty Road. See you when you get here next time.
What if you fix yourself because you realize that you messed up?
Then you instantly go back to Prosperity Road.
Okay, good. I just checked.
No, that's
I'm
good.
listening. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm not trying to say nothing because you know how it be. But just recently, you know, I don't know how, but I seen somebody texting in there talking about, do the preachers, are you like the preachers attracted? Are you attracted to preachers and all that kind of stuff? I seen some Trina and then we're talking that I think the Trinace, he's in the church, he's somebody, and that was the first faux pas no right there. Then he wanted to be a secret about it, and I don't know how to do anything in secret. So it was just like a whole bunch of other things. You know what I mean? And then I was explaining like I'm God's favorite, like I do nothing but shine light, so I can't play in the dark without it coming out in the light. Like I was trying to give it up, but he was just kept going and buying shit and everything. And you know me, I like you to buy shit, so I don't have a problem with it. But then all of a sudden you said something like, well, as long as you make me happy, wait a minute. I had to pull the whole married card, but aren't you married? I'm sorry. Oh yeah, but I like you and I enjoy your time. And so, but aren't you married? Okay, well, you know, so I had to pull all the way back from it and let it be known. Well, this is what we're gonna do. If you like it that much, like, well, go on, fix what you need to fix because you're married. So everything you say, is it good enough for you to leave your wife? Well, then I got in the whole conversation. I don't want to tell you that, but shit, if you keep talking, then that says that you obviously trying to leave the bitch, right? I'm not the person that's going to do that. So I'd rather you say, we stop moving, grooving, checking. We watch TV together. I like baseball. You know what I mean? So things that he can't do, I guess, at home, he like to do, which is fine, but you're married. So let's pull this power right back. And then I explained it to him about Caleb. I said, God told Moses that none of them was getting in, no matter how, all the 10 of them, no matter how good they were, whatever they were doing, where they show up, how they show up. God said, no, that ain't how it's gonna work. But Caleb is different. I let him know I'm like a Caleb. I'm different.
Caleb
So
and Joshua, the only two.
you like in that spirit. This was like earlier today. And then told him I gotta go to a class. And they said, well, ain't we gonna eat? No, not tonight. I got class.
Yep. Well,
But I find the men in the cloth. They the men's in the church. So maybe you can speak on it because I did.
I'm gonna have to because I didn't know it was in the comments. It's like there's a whole discussion in the comments. I had no idea.
And you know, I'm not in the chat and stuff, but I seen it run across my screen like, girl. But I can say, I'm like, but I can say that a lot of people that I might have been with, I might show up in church and they stand in the pulpit. You know what I mean? Like I knew him before. So I always look at it and say, well, God was trying to put me, he's been putting me in places in good situations, but I just not haven't been where I needed to be and take, like you said, regain your power and pull your power because at the end of the day, are you worth the prosperity that you want?
Fair enough. This is, ooh, child.
I miss you, Antonio.
Yeah. I miss you too. Tempest, somebody pulled at my garment differently. It's a different virtue left me. Okay. It's not that y'all attract. This is a twofold thing, unfortunately and fortunately. This is most certainly a predominantly Black woman problem. Only because the most successful man in the Black community is the pastor. He already knows. He would have put a whole hand down. But it's the truth. The truth. It's not. It's Trey Nace, Adrian, and whoever else was talking about. Katrina. It's not that they want a pastor. They want a man who is a leader with integrity and a strong spiritual practice. That's what they want. Unfortunately, you can't find that in the Black community unless he's a pastor. I'm not telling you it don't exist. I'm just telling you every last, and this is very much so a cultural thing here. Every last one of us, if we think about all the successful people we've known since we've been kids, a pastor or 12 will be in there. I'm not telling you this is wrong. I'm telling you the man who, speaking of males right now, because that's what we're talking about, the man who typically gets it first, leads people into prosperity, and that just happens to be the way of ease, Tempest, through the pulpit. It's the path of least resistance. It is. It's the path of least resistance. If you're going to be a Black male leader of people, you're going to be a pastor in most cases. Now, let me take it out of Black and let me show you how this matrix has you. Let's just say Hispanic, white, doesn't matter. Any non-Black. Cop fits that description. Store manager at Walmart fits that description. But all you Black folk know the odds of having a store manager at Walmart being Black and a man is slim.
Very slim.
Very slim. You can see a Black woman, you gonna say she work hard for that. I know she, but a Black man, kindergarten teacher, we ain't doing that. You know it's the truth, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's a cultural thing for sure. Do you attract pastors? Sure, but I don't want you to think you can attract a title. You're attracting a type. There are no titles.
That's good right there, Bishop.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to clear up. Yeah. Yeah, the universe didn't go, let there be pastors. No. No. Male, woman. That's it. Everything else, we put a name on it. That's it. Her Barbie parts are different than my Barbie parts. That's it. Everything else, we put a name on it. For real, we put a name on it. What you're attracting is, it just proves that these ladies like an alpha man with integrity who can lead, and pray could be meditate, pray could be corporate prayer. It's so many different ways pray or prayer is. Like prayer has many different forms, just, depending on how strong the matrix is in you. When you think of prayer, you think of one thing. Not me. I some of the best prayers I've ever seen have been at 6 p.m. turning to the east with my Muslim friends. But just know that there are a lot of things we can do. It's not that Trey Nace, it's just, and it makes sense that you getting hit on by pastors, Trey Nace. You look like a first lady. You built like a first lady. And you got any small kids? Yahtzee. You ain't got no small kids. You're looking like proper pickings. It just is what it is. So of course, I will say this to leave the subject alone about. So I'm going to touch on Adrian and then what the hell Renee just.
I did get that question last night.
You got that question last night? Okay, yeah. Renee is doing too much right now. But this Thursday night is the night of too much. It sure is. Look, I could have been sick. I still would have been on this call, y'all. We don't cancel this call. It was in Vegas on this call. You understand? We don't cancel this call. We don't cancel this call. To put a little strawberry on the top here. I want to say you attract who you are, but y'all know that, and then you're also going to dismiss it because you do know it. So let me say it a tad bit differently. The moment you see yourself complete, you will attract a mate who will respect your completeness. And that's bottom line. That's bottom line. It just is.
I don't mean like all my past relationships.
Yeah,
right.
Fair enough.
Why are they so much older?
Oh, well, that's because men are dumb. It takes us a while to get there. That's
like,
what? Hold on.
What if it's reversed, Antonio? What if the woman is a pastor? I was in a relationship with a woman, who both her sisters were pastors.
I'm doing too much in the chat, y'all. Keep going.
And, in that, every time I turn around, I did something, I made a movie. Did God tell you to do that? Did God say for you to do that? I got so frustrated. I said, shut the hell up. I'm like, did God tell you to tell me that? I said, I got a good relationship with God. God, if he wanted to tell me, he'll tell me. Don't tell me nothing else about what God told me or don't told me not to do. I don't want to hear that crap.
Yeah.
And everything, every move I had to make was based off, did God tell you that? Did God say for you to do that? Hell no, the devil made me do it. And I'm finna do some more. So that relationship didn't last. But what if it's reversed?
You've been practicing with the human consultant. That time it was impeccable. No, I started to address that earlier, and I said don't, but he brought it back up, so I will. Because yes, it is manipulation for sure. And shout out to you, private messenger, even though some haters, but that's okay though. It's not a hater, it's a good thing. But you can't have all the gold, Grace. You can't have all the gold. Don't worry about it. They get it. They get it. They get it. Respectfully, you have to be extremely low in yourself to call somebody else. I started to say it, and I said 52 times and I stopped. You got to be so low in yourself to call somebody else and tell them what to do with their life when your decision has nothing to do with them. That person has to be, those people, you got two of them, are so unhappy with themselves. You choosing happiness bothers them so much, they need to pull you down so they can handle you. Let me explain. Grace, come here. I want everybody to see this. I'm gonna pull this back. The good thing is Grace is short. Reggie said she got dinosaur arms. Real short arms. Here is Grace, sexy, attractive woman, great smile. Grace is doing solar energy and I'm helping. Grace, stand on your tiptoes. Grace, that's Grace right there. No, just keep on there. We're gonna get your little calf workout. That's Grace saying, hey, gotta leave ATS. And I say, oh no, the hell you don't. And I got to pull her back down to where I can handle her. Cause get back on your tiptoes, Grace. Because on her tiptoes, I don't know how to handle this, Grace. Let me change it to John Calloway. Right now, put your face off the screen, Grace. Hold on, let me pull it up a little bit. Right there. They can't see John Calloway. So what they got to do is call him and keep him on the phone for 3 hours and push every last one of his buttons because they know how to handle him when he's angry, when his button's pushed. That's why somebody manipulation. They know how to handle him that way. Stand back up. They can't handle him like this. So what happens is every time John Calloway smiles, they find a way to pull him back down because I know how to handle the John Calloway that's going to cuss me out. The John Calloway that stood up for himself reminds me I don't stand up for myself. Thank you, Grace. Go ahead. Next time they call you, John Calloway. Okay, Damali, I got you. Next time they call you, John Calloway. But by the way, I'm like, they know. I'm super happy for you. Tell them, don't mess up now. Don't mess up. 33 people gonna be like, how old you is? Don't worry about it. After they bad boys. You look 30. All right. Some people can't handle. Let me just talk to a certain type of woman. I won't say names. I'm gonna describe a certain type of woman. If you're the woman that comes from some sort of abuse, first check. You've experienced multiple traumas, but couldn't talk to nobody. Second check. Then, y'all ready? People who were supposed to love you actually use religion to abuse you. Help me, somebody. Don't raise your hands. Oh, that's okay. You can raise. No, you free. You free. Everybody can't raise their hand. You know, everybody can't raise their hand. You're all right. Angel was like, you can raise your hand. Everybody else can't. 3 checks, right? You see me hitting these checks? You type of women, bet not ever leave me. Because the moment you try to, I know how to manipulate you. My mama know how to manipulate you. As a matter of fact, I done got you so separated, you don't even talk to your family no more. I let you talk to my family. Help me, somebody. Now, Tippins is an expert at this, because she does Overcoming Low Self-Esteem. Tippins, I'm in the book, ain't I? I'm in there. I done isolated you so much, you better not say nothing. Christmas, guess where we going? My family. Thanksgiving, my family. Who in your phone number? My family. So when they say, Antonio, where your family? I ain't got none. I got you so isolated that before you can, Arshia, before you can even tell my mama on me, I done already got to her before you got there. Now I know I'm talking. That's the matrix. And I'm telling you, women, and I'm going to talk specifically women in this case, in those situations, don't even fight. You don't have to. That's not how you get out your situation. There's not a therapist on the planet that's going to tell you to fight. You know, if you do fight, you know what's going to happen. You're just starting the cycle of abuse all over again. And then somebody dumb like me, Katrina, goes say, well, Katrina, just call the cops. Yeah. So it could be delayed. so I could go to jail for 3 days, come back even more pissed off? That's real. And you know it. I deal with these cases all. Somebody just texted Grace yesterday asking if I can marriage counsel them. I do this all the time. Okay, I do this all the time. Yeah, sure, you got a restraining order on me. That ain't worth the piece of paper. By the time you show me that thing, I already killed you. So you can't send me to jail. That's right. That's right, Tippers. I feel that too. So she wish she had somebody to talk to. You can't send me to jail, Trey Names. Because if you do, it's all right. I'm on the lease. You can't keep me out. As a matter of fact, I made sure we was on the lease. As a matter of fact, I made sure you wouldn't play me like that. Because I told you about trauma, about how somebody else did that. And you don't remind me of them, so don't act like them. That was me setting up my whole plan to beat your whole ass 2 years from now. That's facts on facts on facts. And I know I'm hitting some of y'all triggers, but just keep listening. So to you ladies, don't fight. No. Because if you fight, it gets worse, don't it? Come on, let me see it in the chat or your voices. If you fight, it gets worse.
Absolutely.
So you can't fight and you can't run. You can't run from me. I told you this before. I'm never going to. You ain't going nowhere, Trey Nace. You know, all that good stuff you do to me. If I can't have you, can't nobody have you. Everybody here done heard that before. Don't.
I heard it.
Okay, thank you so much. I just wanted to make sure I would not hear.
Shit. That's what
Right.
It's different when you hear it and then when they actually.
No. Yeah, when they actually sit on your throat and show you. You know you got somebody crazy. Trey Nace called the cops. I'm still sitting there. Yeah. You know he crazy when he sit there to get arrested. I got 5 minutes to do everything I'm going to do for you. Do to you. If I'm going to jail, might as well go to jail. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it real with you, okay? This is what we're here for. I'm here to speak.
I'm a believer on that. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm a
real
believer on that. It might not be me. It might not be me calling the cop and me getting my ass whooped. But if you call the police on me, I'm whooping that ass.
Yep.
5 minutes until he comes. I'm sorry. So you touched the spirit right there because somebody called the police on me, didn't get their ass whooped.
You understand?
I had to tell the police officer, please take her with you. Because the way that this was supposed to go down, it didn't. So I don't need you to leave her in the presence.
I completely understand. Somebody in the chat, I don't want to say their name because or maybe coming out of speakers, said, oh yeah, I tried to leave. They called my job. That's 100. You can't leave oppression. Nobody here has ever. Yes.
Yeah, so one of the things that I had the privilege of talking about with not only my children, but Ashia Sunday was how my husband, at that time, my children's father, got together with my mother and convinced her that I was crazy because I was trying to kill him. Of course, he was.
That's the very definition of gaslight.
Right.
I gotta convince you that you crazy. When that don't work, I take the second option, convince everybody around you crazy.
Right, and that's exactly what happened. And what was crazy about it was that when he convinced her, I was just like, how, you know, my mind, no, that's not gonna work. But the fact that he had convinced her that that I was trying to kill him and that I was crazy, it just blew my mind. And for him to have the doctors think that I needed deep therapy and they started the shock treatments to my mind, that was just a whole nother level. And it never unfolded until the doctors started talking to me because they were like, it's nothing wrong with you. We trying to figure out.
Yeah, because abuse and trauma don't always take physical scars. Like you can't
Right.
MRE the pain in your body
Right.
from trauma.
Right.
Well,
And
it's
so
like
once they
MRI.
start
Sorry,
talking,
I'm so used to the military. MRI, not MRE. Those are two different things. You eat one, you sit in the other and lay down. Okay, go ahead, Sandra.
the joys of knowledge, right?
Yeah.
But once I had to talk to the doctors, once I started talking to them and they was like, yeah, no, it's something more to the story. And then they just started having him come in
Fair enough.
and talking to him. And it was just crazy to watch it unfold. And because he was like, I don't want you to say anything, just sit here. I want to see how he reacts to you sitting here with no power. And that
Yeah, so that's let me because you bring me back to my original point. You don't fight Jerome. I'm using Jerome's name. What you do is you grow. Don't fight. Grow.
She called me Monday.
You understand? You understand? Listen, you don't fight, you grow. I promise you, the more you fight, they are so. I had to tell. Oh, fair enough. I had to tell one of y'all in this group is being severely abused, not physically, but emotionally. Y'all don't know who it is. You'll never know who it is. It's not anybody who you think. And I was saying, okay, well, tell me all about it. They told me. And I let them train Ace, I let them finish. And I said to myself, now, do you want me to respond? Or did you just call for me to listen? I want you to respond. Okay. Second question, Adrian. Now, how do you want me to respond? Because I can tell from your dialogue, you didn't really want a response. You just felt trapped when I asked you that question. But since we here, we just go ahead and stay here. And you're saying, oh, well, you can respond however you want to. Which one of me do you want me to respond? There's a few me's up in here. And I don't know which one you want to hear from. And just tell me the truth. I say, well, your husband's a genius. No, the hell he not. Told you didn't want me to respond. I need y'all to listen to me. Oh, your husband's a damn genius. Oh, yeah, he's a genius. I say, your problem is you think you smarter than him. Because you got all these checks. You got all these Kim Landry checks next to your name. He a plumber. No, he's not a plumber, but I just need you to get this. He ain't got no trade. He work at Trader Joe's. None of these details are true. But the science is, the level of, he is literally the one that if you had a chance to do it all over again, Kim, you'd be like, go to somebody else. So for all these years, she thought she done fooled around and married the stupid one. And I'm listening. And I said, your husband's a genius. No, he not. I let him finish. Okay. Shall I finish? I said, yes. And I proceeded to pull up, Phil, the 48 laws of power.
Oh my God.
I swear to God, I did. I said, I can count 8 of them. He just did in the last 24 hours. Boom, boom. And I sent them. Boom. I said, I'm going to stay on the phone till you read them. As a matter of fact, I don't trust you to read out loud. Y'all know how I act. You know how I act. I don't trust you to read out loud. And as she read them, she went, she was doing commentary while reading. She was reading going, he just did that. I said, yeah. He's a damn genius. The problem is you have grossly underestimated your husband because you got these spiritual gifts you keep leaning on. I hope y'all don't think I'm talking to her. I'm using her to talk to you. I hope you know this. I said, you done fooled around and thought you was better than somebody. And this man is so good. Adonia, it's not Adonia. Trust me, Adonia be on the 6 o'clock news. Stabbed 27 times. And then go to jail and write a book about it. Live all her dreams. You're doing keynotes in prison. I say, this man is so clever, Adrian. He lets you think how dumb he is so he can keep getting away with it. And since you're so saved, you can't see how smart he is, because to you, he's a sinner and sinners are dumb. Y'all know I said this. There's no reason to think I didn't say this. I say this in public settings, so you know I'm worse in private settings. And I know that today they've done some stuff, but I need y'all to get, there's a moral in that story. Any of you being abused in the press, they are geniuses at it. You call the cops all you want to. They got a full blown out plan that they tried and tested on you and a few other people before you. They know exactly how to respond when you pick up that phone. They didn't figure out what hurts you. If getting angry don't hurt you, here come the tears. I got these orchestrated, choir-directed tears. Yo, the tip is, I just wanted you. Oh, don't act like. Don't act like your abuser don't know how to quick cry. Here's one of my favorite ones, Tempest. You act just like them. Oh, we love that one. Oh. See, I told you. We love that one. We're so manipulative. Oh, yeah. We're so manipulative that we 100% are geniuses at doing it. So you can't fight a genius. How you do that? No, you grow. And you grow silently. And most of y'all like to grow and then look back and go, why are you so negative? Don't grow like that. Don't do that. I said grow silently. You grow silently. And what happens is, not only the law of attraction, but you strategically start getting the right people around you. And all of a sudden, look at you with that pay raise. And all of a sudden, look at that secret apartment you got. Look at you. Here, this is what we do. Oh, we love to do this here. Oh, we love to do this here, Jerome. But give me the keys then. That's my car. Oh, y'all don't want to fool with me, man. Get out my house. I wish
I couldn't mute I could not mute my damn shit fast enough. You meddling right now. You meddling.
My car.
Wait a minute, because please don't do that. Don't do what? What are you talking about? Next thing you know, I can take you everywhere you need to go, and I'll sit there and wait.
That's called high involvement. That's the number one.
That's called my ass. That's why I my ass. That's why I let me. Let me mute my mic.
No, that's it. No.
Let me go back, but you hit me.
I hit you right there.
When I got the car, when I couldn't get the, I'm thinking, well, how the hell do I walk in the house and not? Oh, you got me autoing fucked up. Let me just go, because I'm thinking, well, wait, no, I'm still working on no. Yeah, you touched me right there.
Well, so me and Ken right now are dealing with an abuser, and I've been peeping the games. I've been peeping. All they doing is gaslighting. doing their very best to say what Antonio did. And they just making up stuff I've never seen in my life. Very best, very best, very best. There's only one way to stop somebody who is an abuser for gaslighting you. You grow, and then you expose their gaslighting. This is the only way it's going to stop. But you can't expose their gaslighting and not grow. You got to grow first. Because if you expose, you're still the same weak you. Now you're just going to get punished for it. But when you grow, and when you finally do leave, now, wait, where's Antonio? What John at? I thought y'all was. Now they got to answer questions, huh? That's why John getting this call he getting. Because when they called her, she got gaslighted, and now she's spewing that stuff off to John Calloway. So the only thing for me to do in this situation, just boom, 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 exposure. Because when you let an abuser do things, there's so much geniuses, they will find a way to convince both sides how innocent they are. And once they do that, it's over for you. Because now when you do say something, you ain't no wife. The Bible says, come on, help me somebody. When you do say something, you being mean. Why you said that in front of the kids or all that stuff there, right? All that stuff. You got to break free from this. And don't fight. Katrina, grow. And just silently grow. You've been taking it. You can take it for another 6 months. I'm not trying to tell you, of course, every situation is different. If you think you're about to die, you got something to do. But process this information. Leaving that out of it, you grow. You know doggone well you are in an abusive relationship when your name is not on stuff. I done fooled around and said something. I better. Now, Kim, Trey Nace, Talisha R. She'll think you can get with me and your name ain't gonna be on whatever we getting. Because I need you coming up with me. I'm saying this because if your name ain't on stuff, that's by design. That ain't nothing but a phone call. We can go down to the leasing office right now and put you on a lease. Get your 2 form IDs. You already got it. You're going to bring 2 form identifications. Go ahead, Katrina.
Is that why Destiny Child said, say my name, say my name?
That's exactly why. That's exactly why. Because you with this other chick, I bet say my name, I bet she get mad. You out there with that generic talk. Hey, huh? Yeah. No, say my name. Yeah, anyway, don't get Tempest started. Tempest, I was in the car with Tempest. She was like, you haven't heard the new Beyonce. And she indoctrinated me into the gospel of Beyonce, which it was really good too. And I enjoyed it. I always enjoy my time with Tempest. Do not fight, grow, because growth comes with blessings. And remember, the only reason you're being abused is because they saw you as a target who could not grow. I promise you. My God. I promise you.
Damn lie.
I promise you, when you start acting like Susan, there's no way in hell. Can y'all imagine Susan getting abused?
No.
Can you? I just
Take
it hurts
up for herself.
She talked too much to get abused. She ain't even letting you have it. There's no way she's about to let that stand by. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Or imagine Phil getting abused. It's just not about to happen. And it's not because they're mature. They've grown. They don't vibrate at that frequency. Abusers are only targeting people who have no growth and who are not going to grow anytime soon. I'm not going to pick somebody that's going to change on me in a week. I'm looking for a place to stay. Was that too real? Was that?
Oh,
I come with good wood and conversation. Everything else is toxic.
Hold up, did you just say good wood?
that's what he said.
Oh, good wood.
Renee, that's what he said.
You think
That's
you
all they
getting
got to
kept?
offer.
That what they
you-
say.
Yeah.
You ain't getting kept in no abusive relationship for nothing.
And even the wood is toxic.
Exactly. You got to understand this. Let me give you these other 6 rapid succession of how to break out of the matrix. Now I'm gonna copy and paste them because it goes into my dominant thoughts here, my closing thoughts right there. Stop giving away your power. Question the dominant economic system. It just means does capitalism work? Not work? That's irrelevant. Question things about capitalism. Push back until you find your ease in this system. Detach yourself from consumerism. The more you buy, the less power you have. The more you invest, the more power you have. Beware the media. I wouldn't even listen. Phil said something so smart earlier this year. He said, I forget what it was, but this was before the January 6th trials. He said, I just had to cut it off. I just had to cut it off. Yeah, at some point you have to know even your side of the news is brainwashing you. You just have to know that. You just have to know that nobody out here is being honest. No, this. You can't even have an ethical business in capitalism. When you have an ethical business in capitalism, they call it a cult. Now, there are some cults, don't get it twisted. There are cults. But when you're actually doing the right thing ethically, ain't nobody that good. Why you always in them classes? Because in order to have an ethical business in capitalism, I have to actually sell you a car that'll never die on you. How about that? Tesla isn't killing all the car companies combined, which they are, without advertising because it's electric. No, we've been had electric cars. They were ugly and garbage. Tesla drive off the lot and don't lose value. Not much. And then check this out. Eliminates your reason for gas. Can you imagine how much gas you spend for 365 days? Oil changes, air filters. Literally, not only does it save you money to buy it, but then you retain money buying it. Buying a Tesla, not only is it prestige and status, it's also a pay raise. And consumers aren't stupid. Somebody said my favorite quote too. Consumers aren't stupid. Consumers understand where the value is. Remember, the market will always, consumers are stupid. I do apologize. The market is geniuses. A consumer is an idiot. The market is never wrong. The market is as smart as Stephen Hawking's. The market is always right. They always know what's next. Follow the market. If you're really good, get in front of the market and sell to the market, and then you cross over into billions. But that's a whole different, because if you can control the industry of that market, now you're really a billionaire. Remember, billionaires control industries. Millionaires make money. Be mindful of what you put in your body. Take these lessons from Susan. I know all y'all can't look like Talisha. We do apologize. Everybody can't hit the genetic lottery. Between Talisha and John Calloway, they are literally, when you draw a man, it looks like John. When you draw a woman, it looks like Talisha. Like, this is literally, everybody can't hit that lottery. We do apologize. It's all right. But for the rest of us, we got to watch what we put in our body. There's a lot of people, Kim, who disagree with me, but can't afford to take a flight to disagree with me. It's a whole lot of people. It's a whole lot of people that want to march, but their diabetes is acting up that day.
Watch yourself.
You got to be careful with this. Read eye-opening books. This is real talk. What you got to do is you got to read books that challenge you. One of the greatest books I'll tell you to read that challenges is going to be Coded Extraordinary Mind by Vishen Lakhiani. God bless you if you read it. God bless you. God bless you very much. I made Adonia read it, and God bless her. And develop mindfulness. Let me go to my closing thoughts. Well, I had one more thing I want to say, but I'll probably just say that for later.
Say those two books again.
Code of the Extraordinary Mind. Somebody put it up on the screen for me. The Code of the Extraordinary Mind. If you read it.
I have that.
Yes, good. Now, you know what? You've been around here a while, so that makes sense. If you read this book from cover to cover and you take notes, you come find me. I will highlight you on my podcast. You come find me. When you come find me, I'll do a whole podcast series around you. You come find me. That's the book right there. 10 Unconventional Laws to Redefine Your Life and Succeed on Your Own Terms. Some of this stuff I've referenced in this talk. All right. I just said that one. Code of Extraordinary Mind. Yeah, I got a lot of books I can give you, but that one, I mean, I would say Think and Grow Rich, but I wanted to come up with a newer book. It's like 2017 or 2019 or something. I want to come up with a newer book that is equally impactful. And when you're a little Asian guy running one of the world's top motivational, like I need you to get. Now this is why I say a little Asian guy or Indian. There's nobody out here in the world waiting for a motivational speaker to come out of Malaysia. If I'm not mistaken, the headquarters of Mind Valley is in Malaysia. Look it up for me. It's somewhere over there. He took it out of America and moved it. Like this, I just need you to process his information. It was in America. And he moved it. I need you to process his information. I need you to get to this man is doing something so cold. He not just breaking barriers in Malaysia. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. That makes no sense. How do I say it again, Demar? I think your phone muted or something.
I said that's where I got married.
Wow. Okay. Oh, well, I need to go then. And everybody know this place but me. What the hell is going on with me? I gotta go. I'm just saying that when you break out the matrix, we gotta do some different things. So what's been the point tonight? No, when you get here next Thursday, the matrix will have you all week, and I got 2 hours to get you out the matrix. And here's the deal. And you won't be mad at the matrix. Oh, you're gonna come here and be mad at me, which is fine. Remember, you got permission to be mad at me. This is fine. You have my permission to be mad at me. There's no problem with that. Remember, I am your therapist. You're supposed to be mad at me. Because next week, we will be talking about avoidance. Let me go write that down 12 times, just so. We will be talking about avoidance. I need you to process this information as we end. When you come to this call on your BS, no, you're not. What you're doing is you're traumatized. All week, you've been getting punched in your throat. And so you're avoiding what's good for you. There's plenty of ways to avoid, plenty of ways. My favorite tip is cognitive avoidance. Tip is no, I need to be working on vibing. Oh, well, tip is like, I just got to do this real quick, you know what I'm saying? I was just, you know, I've been on chapter 11 of my book 2 weeks now. I write a chapter a day. I've been on chapter 11, Jerome, for 2 weeks. It's fire. It's only 24 chapters. 12 was 90% outlined on you. It would literally take me 2.5 hours to have chapter 12 done. Oh, well, you
And
know.
how many paragraphs in a chapter?
Oh, right now the book is, I'll show it to y'all. It's way too many. It's way too many. It's a quite lengthy book. It's way too many. It's definitely a, what you call them, a novella, whatever y'all call them. Right here, so that has a, I gotta move all this stuff out. All right, float menus, and then bam. But right here, When I come to, okay, look for United Cities of Solaria somewhere over here. Or it might be Cities of Solaria. Oh, the cloud was doing this thing. It was, yeah, cloud was doing this thing. I have it right here. And then when I click this little thing here, oh no. Hold on, y'all. Y'all gotta let the cloud update first. Okay, we'll come back to that. Let the cloud update first. Oh, I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. That thing says 17,000 words. No, you, the devil is a lie. Right here, y'all see this? Can you see it? It hasn't. Yeah, it hasn't. It hasn't done what it's supposed to do. Let's see. You can't see this, but it is still trying. Anyway, it's something like 50,000 words already, something like that. But it'll be about 100,000 word book, the longest book I've ever written. Jam packed though. But to conclude, Adonia, I'm so good at going. Grace need help. I'm on it. Jerome need help. I'm on it. Help yourself. Well, I mean, you know, Tempest.
You teaching right there. You are teaching right there. Punching me in my gut, giving me a black eye.
You know, be like, hey, well, Tempest, you just slow down. Just give me a break, man. I promise you, as soon as this is over.
I'm sorry.
No, it is laughable because I know better. No, it must be Private J. Okay. Yeah, listen, it is laughable, but here's the deal. That's my trauma responding, Talisha, because I've been through hell so much. Doing something for me hurts. Help me, somebody.
Okay, come on, sir. Come on, sir.
Thank you, Antonio. That helped me. Thank you.
Yes.
Glory.
Okay, now look at me, Bishop. Now
Yes,
you
sir.
make me mad. I was doing good all day today. You had good meditation. You had good classes today. Now you make me mad.
That's it right there. That's it. That is
Good
it.
looking out, homie. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I get it. Tempest, just call Grace on 3 real quick. Let me just handle this one thing. When I'm doing it, Donnie, I'm so freaking smart. I'm cognitively responding to trauma. What's trauma? Take care of you, you lose. I ain't the only one out there like that.
Come on, sir.
No, you're looking at that whole flower. Where's that flower? I saw.
You just hit something like really, really deep.
Good.
That's really, really crazy because I never saw that.
Yeah.
And it does. And stuff that I have been doing, I am refusing to stop because I know that it's helping someone else.
Right.
However, it's so helping me. And when I talk on Sunday, I constantly say, that this is my journey and I'm still moving forward. And this is so real. It's so real. It's so real. And when you just said that, it really does hurt. It's like, but I have to keep going. I have to, because that is the only way that I am continuing to get free. If that makes sense, my whole life.
Yeah, you said this earlier too. I just want you keep going, but I want you to keep going. As you said, I have to keep going for you though.
Right.
Not for your legacy.
That's it. That part right there,
Y'all
sir.
hear that little difference I made?
That part.
Because our legacy ain't for us.
Right. Right.
You go for you, and your legacy will take care of itself. Keep going.
I don't know if I can.
That's all right. Come on, y'all. Clap for her. Give her strength. Give her strength.
Yes.
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 You can and
Yes,
you
you
will.
can. Yes, you can.
And you
I
will.
promise you,
Yes.
we're not going over tonight. I'm gonna just deal with her, and we are out of here. I promise you, I am completely done. I just don't want to leave someone crying and be like, all right, y'all. Well, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But we aren't done here. But I want you to receive talking about me hurt her. Tempest is equally good at avoidance. She does cognitive avoidance too, but what she does better than me, and we both do it well, but she do it better than me, is behavioral avoidance. I said, shit, my business. Oh, mind your business. That's it. Okay, yeah, I see it now. Behavior avoidance. This is what behavior avoidance look like. Let me show y'all. Come on, Kim, let me show y'all.
That's it. I'm not even approaching you. I'm talking to you.
You all right? I'm fine.
That's it.
I don't see what the problem is.
Right? When you control the room with King James version, Jerome, your countenance, right? When you control the room with your demeanor, that's behavior avoidance. I know I got to deal with some stuff, but if I can let Damali know this is a no-fly zone, don't ask me a motor scooting thing, that's what I'm gonna do. And every last one of you wives and husbands know how to do it to your spouses, vice versa. That's why when the man go upstairs and apologize, oh damn, I didn't see that one coming, because he's so used to behavior avoidance. So in my final thought, and we're gonna talk about that all next week, I promise you. Because I want you to lean into the matrix. But to lean into the matrix, to break away from it, the first thing was to happen. The first thing for to happen, Asian, you're gonna say, man, I'm on fire. And then it's gonna pop up. Who was that had all that opposite stuff happen to him earlier? Who was that? Was that somebody who said, one of y'all was like, oh, it's 50 million thing. I think it was John. Oh yeah, John. It was John Calloway. It's like, man, I'm tired. 3.5 hours. Yep. And can you, with a clean heart, it won't be easy the first time, Trey Nace, a clean heart, look at your phone and go, I'm not doing it. And you'd be surprised how hard that really is.
I'm learning. I am learning.
Antonio is so good at this. I was so proud of somebody, so pleased, inspired last week by somebody. This is our 9th week in the class or something like that. 8 weeks. No, I can't say 8. 7 weeks. Somebody, you know who you are. Don't laugh. I'm a message you real quick. You know exactly who you are. You know exactly who you are. There you go. You know, you see your message pop up. Message me a mean message every time. So when I said, it was a couple of y'all, but when I said something a week ago or 2 weeks ago about it, they waited a day. And then did it. Did it in 48 hours. I am so good at going, no, I love this person. I'm not going to entertain that. And listen, I promise y'all, I do this so well. I am so good at going, pause. And you will know when I have paused you.
Yes, I do.
And I was so happy with them last week, and I've been watching them all this week. And I told them all day today, every time I pick up my phone, because it was acting stupid early. And I really am, person I just messaged, crazy proud of you. I couldn't be I'm so impressed with you. I'm so proud of you. You've done such a good. Y'all just clap for this person. Don't even. Just clap for this person.
Yes.
Yeah, just clap for this person. Real talk, because they've done such a good job growing. And let me tell you, it wasn't them. Phil, it was their trauma responding. So I don't get mad at the trauma. So let's wrap this up. Today, Antonio, what you want me to take out this call? I got it. Oh, okay. We'll make sure you get the recording. It's the first football game I just scrolled.
Yeah.
I want you to get out this call that the Matrix has you, and that's fine, because you can't get blessed outside the Matrix. However, they got so much control over us that we don't even recognize it as control. Antonio, how you know it's control? If I say F Trump and you don't like it, you're being controlled. If I say F Obama and you don't like it, you're being controlled. Wait a damn minute. I understand. I was trying to do both sides, Phil. That's all I was trying to do. You know, I was being partisan, non-partisan. Excuse me. I was doing both sides. But when you do that, you know when you're controlled. When some of you ladies, I can't even come up to you, and I shouldn't. I should never do this, but it shouldn't make you mad either, though, Trinace. It's dumb to do it when a man walks up to someone, won't you smile? That's dumb as hell. It's really irritating. Shame on you. But all the don't you do is look at me and go, see, you just showed me you're not the one. Thank you so much. Walk your little self on by me. Because I'm the problem. I think a woman only has value when she smiles.
Oh, Lord.
You got value when you woke up. I don't need you to be prepped and pretty to have value. I'm the problem, but you shouldn't react to my ignorance. Which leads me to the last point. Your challenge, and then I'm gonna quote, your challenge is, all this week, I only want you to recognize, all I want you to do is I just want you to recognize every time you disagree with something until next week. If you want to, Agent, it almost fell out.
Can you repeat that?
I want you heard me, to write down, or I want you to document every time you disagree for the next week.
That is a tough subconscious challenge.
Disagree with what? Wait a minute.
It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter.
Wait, document how?
I disagree with a lot of stuff.
You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be.
I'm just saying.
From people, from the way that they talking, their
Yeah,
prayers,
they disagree right now.
I disagree with what you just said just now. So
Listen, there you go. You look good too, by the way, Talise.
But that don't make no sense because you can't go through a day and not have some. That's insanity. No, that's insane.
Me and Phil do it daily.
Somebody cutting in front of me, I'm gonna disagree that your butt was in front of me. I'm sorry.
And I am blowing the horn all the way to work.
That's a good one. I can't tell you how many times I see Christians become Satan in traffic.
Put your time on. I need to know you coming.
Exactly. This is gonna be one fun week, because one fun month. In order to break from the matrix, anything you're disagreeing with is the matrix programming you. Because all you have to do is say, "Oh, I wonder if they got somebody pregnant in the car," and right there, your mindset shifts.
I wonder if you was drinking before you got in the
Well, you can say that too. That's an option. That's an option. Feel like to start another class. 1 minute, Grace. That's it. That one little challenge, start another class. Just receive that I said it. Don't receive that it's right. I got more weeks with you. But it makes sense I would say this, Phil. before, because if forgiveness is next month,
Sir,
of course it makes sense that I'm
sir,
going to
could you
have
repeat
you.
that?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Could you repeat that? Anything that you disagree with is
Anything you disagree with, I want you to document.
To work tomorrow.
You finna disagree with the whole 8-hour shift.
and you said anything that we disagree with is the matrix what?
It's the matrix programming.
Thank you.
Because you didn't remember when you were born, you didn't have this disagreement. I showed it. I'm gonna do this next week. Oh, I don't have it on this computer because it's on the other one. I showed the behavior chart.
Antonio, I have to ask a question.
Yes, ma'am.
I have to ask the question because it sounds like what you're telling me. All this freaking work that I've done to not be injured, and I feel like I'm in a good place. You're basically just told me that I'm screwed up because I'm more vocal about disagreeing. Before I would just tolerate. I'm not tolerating mess anymore.
He's not asking you to tolerate it. He's just asking you to be aware of it. He's not asking you to judge it, to react to it, to say whether it's right or wrong. Just be aware of when you disagree. That's it.
Phil,
Nothing
thank
more.
you.
Come on, Phil. Thank you.
He would
Thank
be
you,
intelligent.
Phil.
He would be intelligent. Thanks. I don't feel guilty or nothing right now.
Yes. Well, but Adonia's right. A lot of you saying, but I'm more tolerant. I mean, I'm more vocal, and I know you are. And eventually, we're going to get to the point where you realize that ain't you. That's trauma you. That's programmed you. That's why you're so emotional about it. Be ready for that. Here's your quote.
Shit.
I don't need the quote. That was perfect. Antonio T. Smith.
It's actually a form of.
You can't play better. You can't dominate. Love you, everybody.
Love
that
you
was a
too,
perfect quote.
Oh God, Jesus!
Love you,
Bye.
everybody.
Love you. Love you more.
All right, y'all. Bye-bye.